A major courtroom decision has reshaped the high-profile legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni, dramatically narrowing the case just months before it is set to go to trial. A federal judge has dismissed several of Lively's most serious allegations, including claims of sexual harassment and accusations that Baldoni engaged in fat-shaming. The ruling found that those claims did not meet the legal threshold required to move forward, significantly weakening her position in the case. The dispute, which stems from the 2024 production of It Ends With Us, has been closely watched ever since Lively filed suit alleging misconduct on set in a coordinated effort to damage her reputation. However, the latest ruling from Judge Lewis Lyman has stripped away a large portion of her original claims, leaving only 3 core allegations: breach of contract, retaliation, and aiding retaliation. According to the court, many of the claims failed due to contractual and legal technicalities. One key issue was that the agreements Lively relied on were never formally signed, meaning they were not legally binding. The judge also determined that she was working as an independent contractor rather than an employee, which limits the application of certain workplace protection laws. In his detailed ruling, the judge pointed to the level of creative and logistical control Lively had over the film. She was not just acting, she had influence over script decisions, music selection, editing, and even production logistics. The court concluded that this degree of independence made her ineligible to pursue some of the claims under employment law. Several of Lively's specific accusations were also scrutinized and rejected. For example, claims involving physical appearance discussions, such as conversations about weight, were not seen by the court as discriminatory or hostile in a legal sense. The judge noted that appearance standards were part of the film's artistic direction and acknowledged by Lively herself as part of the role. Similarly, an allegation involving on-set interactions, including an improvised kissing scene, was also dismissed. The court viewed the actions as part of acting within a performance, rather than behavior directed at Lively personally in a way that would meet the legal definition of harassment. Despite this, the judge did leave room for parts of Lively's case to proceed. The retaliation claims, in particular, were not fully dismissed, with the court recognizing that a jury could potentially find that she believed she was subjected to unfair treatment after raising concerns. This portion of the case will now move forward to trial. On the other side, Baldoni's legal team welcomed the ruling, describing it as a strong validation of their position. With the most serious allegations now removed, they say they are ready to defend what remains when the case goes before a jury. So, what does this all mean? The lawsuit is far from over, but it has fundamentally shifted. What began as a wide-ranging legal battle has now been trimmed down to a much narrower dispute focused on contract issues and claims of retaliation, setting the stage for a very different kind of courtroom fight when the trial begins in New York this May.